Oh my. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get started.
We all know quite a number of people who have everything that it would take to be happy, and they are not happy because they want something else or they want more of the same. And we all know people who have lots of misfortune and they are deeply happy. They radiate happiness.
It's pretty nasty out tonight. I just want to talk about something. Let's go somewhere real quick. What's wrong, girl? Okay, I want to talk about something really quickly. Alright, I really want to talk about something, mainly because I know people, including myself, that have experienced this, and I'm super experienced on this topic, so I really want to give my perspective. I need to illustrate some of this. I'll be right back. I'm back. Again, I'm super knowledgeable, so definitely listen to all my advice. Why would someone do this? So here's just a brief summary of a normal path. When you start out, the starting points go here. You go through elementary school, middle school, high school, and so that's like your first round. This is how I played Monopoly, by the way. This is like your first round around the board. You make it back to go, and this is the point that I'm trying to give advice on. You make it back to go, and at this point you can start making decisions. The decisions that you get to make are whether you go to college, whether you go to a trade school, whether you just get a job, if you want to buy houses. I know this is a terrible demonstration. If you want to start a family, you can go on vacation and go to hotels, get a dog. Come on, that thing is just adorable. You have all these decisions to make right after high school. The normal path, so something that a lot of people choose, which is a great decision because it is a great tool to help you decide what you want to do in life, is they decide to go to college. And the reason that I'm using Monopoly as the analogy is because just like in Monopoly, you just move forward. In Monopoly, you don't start here and then go out here to the middle of the board and then go over and then go down. The point of this video is to say you don't have to follow a specific path. My overall point here is people, including myself, can get distracted with this day-to-day, this step-by-step, doing the same thing day in and day out. Little do you know, whatever you value, it may be money, it may be houses, it may be a wife, it may be a family. Whatever you value could be here in the middle of the board. So falling into this trap of going through this day by day and taking step by step, you would never reach this. You would never reach, if this is maximum happiness, there needs to be encouragement to step outside the lines, go outside the normal day-to-day process, and if you can, I mean, make it here. Just because this isn't how the game's played, and the analogy here, life is the game, just because this isn't how it's played doesn't mean that you cannot make it to this spot. I don't know, does that make sense? Essentially, there are other paths. There's nothing wrong with doing this day to day. I've been doing this for a while now. I've been doing this, like, taking step by step. It's it's less risky. There's less risk involved, so you know what you're getting yourself into. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. If you find happiness in these, there is nothing wrong with that at all. I'm saying that if your happiness is in the middle of the board and you've been playing Monopoly and you've been told your whole life that you have to play Monopoly like this, don't be scared to eventually make it to this spot. If this is where ultimate happiness is, yes, this isn't how the game is played, but if that's what makes you an individual and makes you happy, that's the ultimate goal. This spot. I hope that makes sense. People grow and people change over time. Adjust along the way. Don't feel like you're trapped and you have to keep following along a certain path because you've committed. I bet this is like a great angle for me. I should start taking photos like this. I have one more point that I want to make here. Doing something you hate or you don't like at this current time, even if you're miserable and you're unhappy, try your best to look on the bright side. Doing something you don't like can steer you in the right direction to what you want. You tell yourself, I'm never putting myself in this situation again. That's the positive. People grow up and people change. My entire point here is pursue what you want to pursue. Find something that makes you extremely happy. Go for it. Even if there are big sacrifices that you have to make, because typically with big decisions, there are big sacrifices. I mean, there is always an opportunity cost. There's always something that you could potentially be doing instead, and it could be the wrong call. But if it's something that you're passionate about and something that you feel like you could be good at or you would enjoy and you would love doing it day to day, go for it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Do not let anyone else stop you. I really hope that all this makes sense. This situation, again, is to help someone who's struggling to find what they want to do in life. I really hope this advice helps. The ultimate takeaway from this entire rant that I've been going on is take chances, do what makes you happy, try your best to not sacrifice your happiness because you're scared to take risk or you're scared to go off the beaten path. Take the risk. If something doesn't work out, take a step back, start over. All right, before I end this, I'm gonna get 2 pieces of expert advice to anyone who's going through this situation. Let's see what they have to say. Tapped and Amber have been working on this.
I wish you would have shown the end product.
She always wants to be in the video.
Never gets to be in the video.
Oh, yes she does.
It's staying right there.
Where is
It goes here, okay? I just don't have the connector.
Okay.
Have to act like you're semi-interested.
I'm not, though.
What advice would you have for someone who doesn't know what to do with their career? What would you recommend? Like if someone came to you and they said, I don't know what to do with my life, what do you recommend I do to figure it out?
Think about what makes you happy.
Yeah, I mean, you want to know what you enjoy and what you'd rather spend your time doing. But it also has to be, like, realistic, too. Like, you have to make money and support yourself, too.
So there's a balance.
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
there's a balance. You can't just go off and be a starving artist when you have a family. I.e. you. Yeah, I mean, you have to think about not only what you like, but also what are you good at.
All right, give it to me. I need it. Thanks. So you heard it from Amber, you heard it from Tabitha. I hope that this has helped a little bit. If not, like I said, go look at the links below. Such better.